Gender is both G's and faggot. It encompasses both genders. Because faggot is an effeminate gay man. And most straight guys, they hate us for it. They hate us.
I compare DC a lot to Los Angeles. LA is sort of for like dumb, pretty people. And here, DC is for like ugly, smart people.
Look at my huevos rancheros.
These are like new colors. Ooh, ooh. Typical gay man in DC probably works for the government or for a government contracted company and wears a suit to work. When you go out, people tend to ask you where you're from, what do you do, and where you went to school. Here it's like interviewing to work at the White House every time you want to go on a date or get...
I'm actually one of the first female impersonators to represent the Puerto Rican cultural community in Humboldt Park.
And this is what you get at the ghetto. You're gonna have fights.
These drag queens are working it for the Insiders reality series.
I'm Jay, direct to you from Chicago. When I'm dressed as Jade, I am trying to portray a woman. I'm not even trying to be a drag queen. I really try to embody and embrace the beauty of a real woman. I'm such a lady.
Like the fairies in particular build their community around pagan mythologies. In the fairy community, I find that people are so much more open to different types of people. As far as my own body issues go, well, suddenly I'm in a dress. I'm suddenly in spaghetti straps, and my body actually looks better than it ever did in weird baggy men's clothes.
Hey man, you went out there with me right here to do the whole group. Go away and then come back in.
I mean, this is a movement. This is a very simple movement. But I think the way that the kids accomplish it tells you something about who they are.
So what were house balls called previously? Sissy balls. That's exactly what it was called. Sissy balls. But at the time, being a sissy was a compliment.
I'm Fausto Furnos.
I'm Mark Williams.
And we are taking a walk down memory lane today.
Gay men don't necessarily act like feminine Japanese women. They act like feminine black women.
Same shit.
And why is that? You know, why do we, when we're effeminate or sissy, why do we represent a certain culture and a certain expression within that culture?
We're endangered pandas. We're gay.
I'm 63 years old, and I'm just a big old faggot. This jacket that I'm wearing is the jacket I wore at the Stonewall riots in 1969 when the cops split my head open with a billy club.
Well, I am ambivalent about where the gay community is right now. I think there's a great focus on queer marriage, and I think that's a red herring. I don't need that kind of validation, because it's not our validation, it's heterosexual validation.
How is drag controversial, but like tons of women in our country have breast augmentation? I think that drag shows you how foolish that caricature is. That's why it plays such a interesting role in our society. And I've had girls before say to me, I hate when girls say this, they say, oh my god, you're more of a woman than I could ever be. I'm like, if you honestly believe that, then all is lost.
Bring the big band. Stop. I ain't ready yet.
The award for the best alternative artist. The drag queens aren't alternative enough. They have to have an alternative category. And the winner is beautiful, beautiful Acid Betty.
Us queens, when we go out and drag queens and freaks and all that, don't really get people saying, hey, good job.
you did good. So thank you so much for giving that to me and all my fellow girls and boys, because I think they're amazing. Thank you so much.
I was trying to say that New York needs the love that Chicago has, and you know what? That love is probably the love that created New York City with the drag queens, and that's not happening anymore.
Check boxes, I'm etc. Hey! Rough trade! There is a chronological factor in the effeminacy or masculinity of any gay man. I think that it is more socially acceptable for a younger gay man to be more flamboyant than an older gay man. So if you can pull off the butchness at work and pass, then you should and can and will in order to succeed in that arena.
My taste in men keeps getting younger and younger. I don't know, I think the gay male community has just let me down, and I just don't respect it at all anymore. So I'm not gonna like lie and say that I think the gay male community is just, oh, it's you know, it's art galleries and it's classy and it's this and it's that. It's a brotherhood. I don't think it's a brotherhood at all. I don't think it's any kind of hood. I think everyone's just out for themselves and sex. As a subculture, we're just so lost.
In the midst of the loud noise, people are starving for realness, and it must not be overlooked because they're drinking. Other conversations you've seen me have tonight are people telling me about their life because we've talked about it already. And it's so funny to me because the outside world would never think that something like that would be happening. It's your birthday! Yeah. Birthday. Let the fever take you to a place you never knew. The fire's burning. Yes, honey! Walk to my track, honey! Go ahead and walk, children. It's all right. Oh, y'all are nervous. Let me help you. And that. And that. Catch that pump. Yes, honey, don't be